These last two formulas or properties, whatever we want to call them, well, one's a property, the other's a formula, basically. But these are going to help us again whenever we start solving equations. So, extremely important. This first one says if m equals n, then the log base a of m equals the log base a of n. Well, it's kind of like in just in regular algebra. If I had something like, let's say, x equals 3, then I could multiply both sides by 2, right? And that would be the exact same thing. 2 times x would be the same thing as 2 times 3. Well, with logs, it's got to be the same also. If I say that 5 is equal to 5, then the log of 5 has to be equal to the log of 5. They have to be the exact same thing. If these arguments are the same, then the log of them should be the exact same thing also. Now, likewise, you can go backwards. If the log base a of m equals the log base a of n, then m must be n. If I had a log that said, let's say, log base 2 of x equals log base 2 of 7, well, the only way these things can be the exact same is if x is 7. Otherwise, these are two different things, and that's not what equality means. So, these are very, very important properties for us to use as we go further along. Then we also have something called the change of base formula. The change of base formula really helps us out because if you'll remember, your calculator only understands the natural log, which has a base of e, right, understood, and the common log, which has a base of 10. So if we're going to use our calculator to do anything, if we have something that says log base 2, we can't use our calculator because now it doesn't understand it. This also helps us out if for some reason you're doing logs with different bases. Then you need to change them so that they're the same so that you can work with them. So there are a lot of reasons that we would do this. This change of base formula says log base a of m is equal to log of m over log of a, or natural log of m over the natural log of a. Basically, you can change it to any base. It doesn't matter. The common log would be base 10. The natural log would be base e. But basically what we're doing, and I generally use this form the most, just because we generally use natural log a lot, and especially if you're working in any of the biological sciences, the natural log just tends to work out quite a bit. But what we're going to do here is we're actually changing this base. We're changing this from a base of a to either a common or a natural log. And we do that by taking the log of the argument over the log of the base. So again, these two are going to help us finish out our rules and properties for being able to solve equations.